Thank you for joining me for another video. This is Playtime with DragonFire. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday night. Well, tonight I've decided I wanted to do some details in my City Skylines stream. I have been making videos for Angel City for about a year. This will be my first stream. I just wanted to do some detailing tonight, chat with anyone that shows up, wants to say hi. So let's go ahead and get started. So we've got a whole bunch of areas here. Down here near Pleasant Park, Concord District, High Heights, Sycamore Hills, that is the newer area. Let's not click on those. That is the beginning area. We started off in here with Olive District and all that. We've expanded off to the Fawn District. We have Theo Farms over here, our first industry. We've expanded in this direction. We've got Grumman Institute of Technology. Our main city area here are higher Skylines. We've got Gizmo Industries Limited over here. So our ore and mining area. I've already spent some time decorating this one. Some other areas over here needs a lot of decorations done in here. And then we've got Ollie Oil Fields, another industry that we've got that does need quite a bit more of detail. And then the Schnee Lumber and Paper, which we will have to do a little bit in here at some point to make it a little bit nicer, a little more detailed. And then our cozy little Lilac District town here. I am looking for names for all these places. There are a couple things we have to do to help them out. We've got some garbage problems over here. The traffic in the city is doing very well. The worst position or place is this stretch right here along Tyler Price Boulevard. But it clears up pretty well. I have run this with no despawning turned on, a hard mode for the Traffic Manager President's Edition, and the traffic still holds generally right around 78%, 80%. So doing very well. So let's go ahead and get started. So first thing I wanted to do was try to create another outway or out direction from here. As you can see, this traffic does build up right here a little bit. So if I can provide a separate route out, that will help out tremendously. So I'll go ahead and do that. Put a highway ramp. So we've got some highways here. We'll go ahead and use the sound barriers. It'll come off. So I want to turn off some of the snapping here. Probably that one. Okay, I can work with that. Yes. So we'll come out a little bit, then we'll angle it. Not that far. We'll have to turn on Anarchy and Collision, turn that off, and we can make some adjustments here. I forgot Tree Anarchy. Go ahead, remove some trees. There we go. We can just move that tree over so it's not hanging over that edge. There we go. That'll work out well. Looks good. We can leave that. There's not that much in the way of traffic to require a dedicated lane. If we have an extra node, we can go ahead and remove. So network multi-tool, remove node, or remove that one. Then, let's go ahead and turn off the network multi-tool. That right there will do it. Now we do have one problem also with this road, is we're looking at 4 lanes down to 3. And we don't need that much in here. So if we convert this, see if I can find the road I'm looking for. we can do trees. Do a tree lined road here. And all we need to do is turn off the crosswalks here, because we don't need those. And they can all enter the junction without any restrictions. Actually, I can also hit play. Let's go ahead and start it off. Oh wow, Schnee Lumber and Paper has grown to level 4. Very good. Alright, so I do want 4 lanes, but I want 3 down here. Actually, I could go with 2 down here. So I can find a 3 and 2 with trees. Turn that around. And then down here, we got 2 going this way, 2 going that way, 4 is good here, 1 going straight, 1 turning, so I could do a 4 and 2 if we have one. I do have a 4 and 2. That worked out perfect. Okay. Now, what do I do with this road structure here? Probably go 3 and 3. Can increase it. That doesn't look too weird. We can make some adjustments, so let's go ahead and try that. First, TMPE, which we already had up. Turn off the crosswalks while entering the junction. Same thing here. Node controller, let's make some adjustments. That fix up both sides. Now, if we figure this out, can we make that a middle? Nope, don't want to do middle. Don't want to bend. Stretched? Nope, that's weird. Yep, that'll be the best. Unfortunately, it does ruin the tree line. Maybe if we look for go with grass line would get ruined as well. It's got parking. Yeah, it'd probably be the best one. I'll have to remove the parking though. Yeah, we'll go with that. We can make some adjustments with that. See how I like it. So the traffic lights have have turned off here. Excuse me. So the traffic lights have turned off. So let's click those back on. Control, click. We'll just set up a simple timed traffic light. Make some adjustments if we need to. Then over here, in order to help this out, there's not a lot of throat room in here. We could adjust how many lanes we have here. I think I'm going to let that run for a little bit. Let's see how that goes. This slip lane here should help get a lot of traffic from going that way. Alright, we'll let that go. Traffic looks like it's going to be okay. As I say that, I'm seeing a little backup here. Not sure where these guys are going. So we'll use the in-game traffic routes. Okay, none of them are going in that direction, so that is good. So they all want to go here. It appears some of them are circling back around. Strange. They're out for a Sunday stroll. Alright. Well, that'll work for now. So let's go ahead and get some decorating done because this is pretty light. Not sure why some of it isn't. So, I think some of the decorations along here got lost in one of my saves. Let's go down here. So I've got a city brush here that has just pretty much a nice set of trees that are very related to a northeastern town. Oops, we do want that. Knock that down just a little bit. So let's make sure anarchy is off, collision on, so that way it doesn't pop into roads. We'll go straight along the road here. Give some of these houses a little bit of cover. Some of these trees. It is very common to see dead trees along highways, but I don't want them too close to houses, so kind of keep an eye on that. Let's make that a little smaller. See, as this is a river, having a little bit of tree cover on the parts of the hill, not a big deal. Not eliminating their line of sight of anything spectacular, so. Alright, go ahead, we'll keep just clicking in here, add some trees. I don't want to make super dense, but just enough that they don't have to look necessarily at the river, but yet can still see it. Hides the expressway from them. Then over here, you can do a little bit over here to kind of thicken the woods here for the train. In another episode, I will probably put some medium density along this road here, backed up along the train line. It does seem to work out all right. Get a little bit of a stutter when I try to draw too quick with the trees. Not sure why. My system is definitely not taxed with it. Yeah, if you'd like to see the system stats, you can take a look at my YouTube page. It does have them listed in the videos for the games. If you'd like to join in any of the games, you can join me on Discord. I do have a Valheim server and a Conan server available for a community. Let's go ahead and paste that up there a little bit. At least from down here, that's looking pretty good. Like that. This park here is a custom park I made just for this city. It's the Angel Sunflower Garden. Alright, now let's see here. Come over here. Let's make a little less dense. Bring down the strength. Stick some trees in the backyards here. Not a super dense population of trees, but just enough to add a little more color in these areas. Again, some of the dead trees, maybe not. And there's another one that came in. If we want, we can always come in to our landscape tools, grab one of our content creator pack trees. Just stick a couple in there for some choice locations. Maybe somebody wants to have a jacaranda tree in their yard. I do like the horse chestnut trees, they're nice too. They're not overpowering. And these are always nice for just a short row of trees. There's a lot of things you could do. Maybe you want some wild hedges. Maybe there's some that line this end of the road here and move down this path. A little persistence, sometimes you can land them right along the edge. Yeah, let's keep going, adding a few more trees in here, and do this at a high level is just fine. Just to give it a little more green. What do we got along here? We can put a couple in there. These are more commercial buildings, so the trees they have, they don't really care so much about. Too many dead trees on that. Like I said, we can always come back in, find any dead trees, get rid of them. Could also come in here Maybe find some tall grasses and stick those in here a little bit. These latanas are good. Also, this ground cover, so that's high vegetation. Maybe there's some low stuff. Just to fill it in. Because they don't necessarily mow around the trees. Sometimes this higher vegetation is good for ground cover along the edge, like this. If you right click, you can rotate it. There we go. Let's see. Change these trees out for the oh so popular young lindens. They make for a great little tree along the edge of roads. These ones haven't been changed either. They're not default trees. Well, as for some customization, we could even go for changing out the tree for something completely different if we wanted to. I'd say if we had a tropical design, we might go with like a California palm or something like that. I think I got them all. Let's see, how does it look down here? How does it look up here? This is our botanical gardens. Didn't want to block the view too much on that. However, maybe well, let's see here. I'm going to put an eastern cottonwood in there. Just a little something. Looking good. I like that. Yeah, we get different trees along the road, so you get a little bit of a different feel to it. Looks like we could use some more tree decoration in here. Kind of go a little light, so low strength but a higher density, a little bit larger. I don't need to hit inside this little park area here. As long as the collision works fine, it won't put trees on houses or on the roads. Alright, I think at one point I had a fence around here. Give me a second, I'll take a look for that. Let's see here, fencing. Let's go with a nature reserve fence. We'll turn it onto freeform, make sure all of our clicks are off. We can make some adjustments to this after as well if we need to. There we go. We go around and make a couple little movements on this. Shift that up. Bend that just a little bit the other way. Not bad, not bad. A little more bend in there. Kind of loosen up on some of the sharp corners. There we go. Then, take a look at some of our trees in here. Put some eastern cottonwoods around here as well. There we go. Let's see here. So now we get collision, so if we turn anarchy on, collision off again, we should be able to come in. Some more wild hedges. Yeah, so now we can get the wild hedges right up in here. Just add a little extra around it. Little jumpy game, sorry about that. Whoop, don't want that one up there. Just some area adds a little extra depth between the rocks, I think. Again, considering it's not likely a place where it gets taken care of as much. This is where some of the ground cover can come in pretty nice in here. Yeah, I like it, I like it. Didn't get quite so much tree in here. Anarchy, turn it off. Collision, turn it back on. Just give it a little wiggle in there and it knows, oh, I should put something in there. Ta-da. There we go. Yeah. That's looking more like a town that's been established. And if we want, which I might do that, let's take a quick peek here. If we use Bob, we'll select this park. Trees, and that tree and those trees. Maybe change it out for an alder, or if we look for MP9, we can find some of the content creator pack trees. Horse chestnut, that kind of got big. Generic pines. Cottonwoods, those are even bigger. We have boreal pines, those are even taller. See, some young lindens. A little too small, I'd say. Live oaks. Probably a bit too many. However, we also have, see if I hide the vanilla, I also have some others that I've added in. Maybe, see, some Douglas firs. Scroll down some more, I have the Eastern cedar. Kind of go down a little further. Large horse chestnuts, here's some young ones, some spring ones, those aren't bad. Alright, maybe those. Oh, these hazels are nice too. Alright, let's do that. So, hit that. Then for these couple trees here, let's see. Yeah, just stick a rowan tree in there. Change up a little bit about what the park looks like. And it's looking pretty good. Now that does change it for this park everywhere around the map, but that's okay. There we go. We got one area pretty well decorated. Good detail in there. Little trees here and there. Something we could do in here is we could put in a key wall or something to help with that cut in that hill line here. Let's see. Not underwater. Water structures. So now with the key anarchy, let's go ahead and turn that on. We should be able to stick this in, looks like here. We can maneuver this once we get the structure placed in here. We can even get a bend into it as we need to. Alright, so now we use move it. Grab each of the nodes. Pull them away from the buildings a little bit. Put them more along the road. We'll put them all at the same height here in just a second. Could use the parallel road tool as well to place it, but I think it's alright. It does extend the ground, which is really kind of cool. So we could actually turn that into flat space to actually use more for building. I think that works out well right there. So now let's go ahead and grab all of these nodes. I said nodes. Node. Hold shift. Next node. 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 And then we can go Control H to maybe the height of that node. So now all along here, everybody is, they're all at the same height. Alright, I don't quite like that, because it does seem a little short. So I will take this one, Control H to here. That is not the same height. This one. Control H. There we go. This one, Control H. Just set them to the height to what's in front of the stores. And it doesn't break the ground as much. Good. I can live with that. And we can add a little more trees. These ones seem awful short to put back here. There we go. There, what do we think? Nice. Again, grab some of that ground cover in here. Let's see if there's different sizes. Yeah, nope. That one was weird. There. Very nice. We still have work to do in here, so wouldn't do them any good to decorate in there. I think in here we can just go ahead and stick a couple trees in. There we go. Now we stick a little bit of that ground cover in here to add a little extra. There, not bad. And there's a little extra work in there. Let's get some farm fencing if we want. We can just add a little corner. Maybe there should be a little tree in here. There. Little community corners. There we go. Academic year, nice. Students increased. Want to see that because we're having education problems for our employment. Always throw in a couple trees along the back, maybe a few bushes. Let's see. Maybe stick in an odd Nah, I think that's going to be a little too tall. Yeah, still way too tall. It varies. It puts a randomness to it. One of the mods I have. So there we go. I think we can live with that. See, in these ones, these guys have a sightline. So we don't want to ruin the sightline of that. Doesn't mean they wouldn't necessarily have a tree. Maybe just here along the path. Add a little color. There we go. A little area to make it kind of a private spot to gather up behind. That tree popped up a little tall. Something not too tall. Just enough to make it look a little more finished. You don't have to do that in every one, just every so often. I do like these oak trees, so we'll stick a few more in there. Looking good. I'm thinking in this area of a park, maybe an amusement park. So that I will do at a time in the future. Make an actual episode out of that. Love the walkability here. Still got a little glitch in this from one of the DLCs this pack came from. I have to remember which one it is. Let's see here. Turn on the prop line tool. Let's not go with trees. Let's make that a little smaller, a little closer together. Yeah, like that. There we go. I have a lump there. Let's see if we take care of that lump. So let's level that terrain. We'll adjust the brush size and knock the strength down so it doesn't go quick. Right click over here. Nope. Soften the terrain. Is that going to help? No, there's something holding that in position. I can't quite see what it is. Yeah, it's got about a meter height in difference here. I think the path might have something to do with it. Let's try and move it. Oh, that's path needs to come up a little bit. There we go. There is a little bit of a hill here, so there's a lip here. But that might be the best we can do. Alright, let's go ahead and do another row of bushes from here. Let's make that look all nice. And put in... Oh, I don't want that. Let's do a line mode with This tree, however, we do need to increase the spacing. Just a little bit more. There we go. Turn off the prop line tool there. Yeah. Let's see, we could decorate along here as well. In fact, let's go ahead and throw in another fence right there. Let's see here. I want something people can see. Yeah, we'll use a park fence. Here. Yeah, that'll work. Throw some bushes in there. Throw some clumps of other trees. Apparently no. Let's see here. Yeah, it's not bad. I think maybe that one's a little much. There we go. Yeah, that'll make a nice little corner right there. Very good. All right. Let's see, we could add a little extra parking in some of these spots as well. Come in. Let's see, a little surface lot right here maybe. Another surface lot over here. One on that side. That was too long. It is a city after all. There should be lots and lots of parking. Let's go ahead and also add some paths that go from here. Looks like I have a spot over here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'll work. Again, throw some more trees in here. Just because it's a city doesn't mean that it can't have some trees. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah. Maybe quiet down the street back here a little bit. There we go. These ones are nice because they're a little bit thinner so they fit better in spots. No sense having a corner field just like it's only a city. Alright. Also don't necessarily need it heavy either. Let's see. Random tree, I want a different one. There we go, that's better. Another one. I want a bigger one. There we go. And I come back over here and delete these that I didn't want. Yeah, we can go with that. That's not bad at all. Probably put a couple along the back here. There are some houses here. There we go. Actually, I'm wondering, maybe put it in. Whoop. Again, anarchy. Turn that off. Collision. Yep. Just see what we get along the row there. That's not bad. Considering it's a it's their backyard. That might be better. There we go. Go with that. See, inside a city, a lot of the trees would have already been cut down before they built, so putting them in, kind of got to think about it a little bit. This is going to be too close for oak trees. That's not bad. Okay. Grab a couple more here. Okay, no one wants to really manicure a bunch of trees in a city, so hey, there we go. Oh, that one probably a little too far. I like those. Those are nice. There we go. Let's go ahead and continue with a line of oak trees, please. Give it a little sense color and help quiet down some of the area. Probably, since we're looking at a nice little section here, wouldn't necessarily be a spot where somebody wouldn't come visit. So there's no reason not to put some nice trees and things in, just because the game won't let them walk across the grass. Alright, that's good. So I don't have a few things in here. I thought, yep, so I do have, we have very little demand for offices. So I'm still waiting on that. I'll take those out, I'll put those back in, because I don't know why. We have demands. Just seems to not be in this location. Oh, look, another spot for trees. Let's put some... We're in the pedestrian area, so... maybe... It always does that. Not what I'm looking for. Too close, or too far apart. There we go. Considering that is the school. There. I like that. Offices for there. I had a path through here at one point. At least I could have sworn I did. So let's go ahead and put... I think we're gonna go... Nature Reserve. No collision, come on. Okay, maybe not Nature Reserve, it doesn't quite look right. How about Amusement Park? Maybe that one? Doesn't terminate well over here. Go with the gravel path. And that will allow them to work right here and cross over and use the path going around the park. See, he is. This one's pretty well decorated. We'll like that. Plazas and Promenade. A walkable city. Check out our traffic. Heavy use here. Let's see where that's going. A lot of them are trying to go around here. Most of them are working their way into this area. Some are going straight through. How many are coming from here? No, not the key wall. Here. Yeah, so a lot of the tourists are coming in this way. So I'm not sure why they only want to go this way rather than this way. They still consider this faster than this. I wonder if I could slow them down. So if we change the expressway speed limit between here, that might fix a bunch of that. Let's take it down to 50 through here. And we'll keep it at 50. Let's see, you want to keep it at 50? Yeah, we can keep it at 50 there. Now let's see what that does for our traffic. Let's give that just a second and see what happens. Oh, let's turn this off. There we go. Let's watch that for just a second. Go a little bit faster. Alright. Now, I wonder, there's a lot less traffic coming up here now. Let's see if any of it's redirected. Let's go ahead and slow it down. But we still have a lot of traffic coming in. But obviously they haven't redirected themselves yet. And then there's still a lot coming this way. Let's see if we come over here. See, and some of these guys want to use this to get here rather than this. Oh, there's a lot coming this way. Not sure why, if they're coming out, they have to go that way. That doesn't make that much sense. Let's see, road connections? Nope, don't have any. Oops. There is even a node in here. Speed limits. Now we could try to entice them to use that just a little bit more. It's 45 across there. Yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, it's not bad, but the more I can get traffic to stop using this and coming in the other directions, the less of this that'll happen. Otherwise, it does have its times and it does clear out, so not too worried about it. Now I do need to figure out what to do in here. I haven't put anything along this road here, so I need to do a little bit more in there. I could put some commercial in there. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to think about it and work on that one. I wanted to put a park in here. I started to. In fact, some of them need to be attached. You know what? Let's do that a little bit. I'm going to turn off all of these because they can get annoying. Yeah, what's nice is that these do have places to connect. So you can just squeeze them right through here. There we go. Add a little extra. We could even go as far as using some of our park assets. Let's see, City Park. Because we do have a city park at a nice level. We could use gazebos. This must be placed inside a park or roadside. So it doesn't quite want it unless it's roadside. I don't really want it roadside. Let's see, what about our other parks? Yeah, nope. Actually, that might be kind of neat. A chirper balloon in the park. I don't know if that's the right park for it, though. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be right. Let's see here. What's this? No. Yeah, let's just keep it simple right now. If I think of anything better. I think we could do that. Alright, I see the houses we've added along here are holding up. Still looking good. Looks like we could do with a little more decoration in this area. Have a large swath of area here. Wasn't sure what I was going to do between the buildings, but there is a lot of room. Maybe a variation of trees. If we turn anarchy off, interesting how it looks like it's painting in areas it should be, and it actually is not overdoing it. Yeah, that'll work. Still makes the buildings a lot taller. You got a little bit of work to do in some of these areas here. We'll just turn down the strength and the density, and we'll just I'll put a couple in here. Wow, lots of dead. These are set for very low numbers, but they're still dropping in large quantities. Let's make that a little more dense. Yeah, have to figure out what to do in here. All right. I think back here we do want to make this a little more dense in here. We don't need all of this. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. We can even kind of paint along here a little bit along the road. Increase the strength, maybe a little more density, maybe a little larger. Kind of work our way along here. Kind of follow the expressway slightly. It still puts them in rows. It shouldn't be. Wow. Why does it seem like there's an anarchy turned on? Huh. Not functioning properly. Alright, so let's shrink that. And let's go ahead and move the ones that pop in the road. I wish it would stop doing it. So now it makes me want to go back. So it's not doing it except here where these aren't roads I placed. That's probably why. So now when you come into the city, you're coming in out of through trees. There we go. Other thing we could do, nice. Right along here, our size, make some strength. Oh, let's make a lot stronger than that. Oh, this is not going to do what I want. I was expecting a lot more bushes. There we go. That happens a lot along the sides of roads. Where they get high grasses. Nice. So, what are we doing here? Not bad. The only problem is if they're not quite lined up, they overlap the road a little more than you really want them to. However, that does block the view. No, I think they would either not do anything in there, or they would do a little bit. How about what I wish I had, and I don't, would be an appropriate fence for that. The appropriate fence meaning the roadside rails, things like that. Because really, I don't think you're going to see so much of, but you're going to see so much of a I'm going to say fencing like this. You're going to find more of that metal safety fence. And that's what I'd really rather see in here, but lack of ability at the moment. Maybe I will go find some. Otherwise, I do like this interchange. I kind of got the idea from Yumble. It merges two systems with a service on this end. That was a little adaptation I did. And I think it looks pretty good and it functions very well. Oh, and I do have a node issue here. You kind of see that from back here. So you can do one of the things. You can either fix that or delete this one. I think I can delete this one. Delete that one. There we go. Now you don't have that issue. See, pretty cleaned up. Alright, let's go ahead and take a peek. This area here, I think it deserves a little attention. Let's go ahead and turn strength or the size up. What do we have in here? Is that a school? That is a school. I don't want to remove a node. Why do I still have node selection? Yeah. So that is a school with a little park. Perhaps. Let's see here. Health. Gym related. A little large. Swimming pool. A little too large. How flat's the ground? It looks like there's a slope to it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and let's just add some housing in here. Add a little fencing. There we go. A little school fencing. And then again, come back in here, just grab a tree or two. Alright, what other areas? So we got high school over here. I think we can use some trees. What is going on with my Anarchy and Collision? Size down, strength up. And I have parks and things throughout here, so don't want too much. Okay, I may have moved some I didn't want to. Is this one? It's part of the park. So let's go ahead and kind of shift the park, get the tree off the road. Just add a little extra in there. Yeah, why not? I do really like these live oaks. They can add a lot of detail with very little. There we go. Let's add a little bit more into those areas. Just a little behind those guys. Yeah, we could do that. We just want to shrink this down a little more right in here. Yeah, I can do that. We got a little more we can do in here as well, so we're going to do that eventually. Well, we need to increase more. We'll go ahead and complete this road out over here. Want to also set up the airport. That'll be over here. So for right now, we're just going to run the trees along there. There we go. Now, garbage. We did mention we had a garbage issue. We still do. So what I want to do is add a little extra right here. So let's pick that road. Let's go ahead and extend this road. So we have a slight issue here. Let's see. So if we move this over just a hair, let's see. Yeah, we do that. Hold Alt, move it. Grab that road again. Space already occupied because these are really close. Let's go ahead and turn Anarchy back on. So there we go. Because what it wants to do, we don't go very far. There we go. Grab another, this is a transfer station, I think, isn't it? No, it's recycling. Okay. We'll have that slightly offset. There we go. Something we haven't put in. Let's go ahead and run a couple little rocks along here. I love how it did that. Showed me small rocks and then put in big giant ones. Let's see. Can we squeeze these in here? Nah, they're too big. Yeah, that'll work. I like those trees, but they're way too big for a lot of detail like this. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Now right here, let's go ahead and, again, not the large, change the spacing. There we go. Just to give it a little bit nicer look in front of the recycling center. Yeah, I'd probably do a little bit right in here. In fact, at forestry, let's do that one. Turn all those off again. There we go. Oh, interesting, it didn't cut off the location for building in there, but alright. Now these ones, now that we've done that, these ones should come back, but in order to help them a little bit, you hit move it, you can come up here to reset objects, and that will just fix them immediately. The garbage trucks will work their way around now. Parking is ridiculous in here. Like there isn't any. We can add one more alongside of this. That should help out a little bit. Maybe we can move this tree over just a hair. There we go. Oh look, they wanted to be parked here, not here. So this was another little apartment complex we did. It looks really nice, I think. Let's see. That doesn't have to be 40 miles an hour. You can actually help out your traffic a lot by slowing things down. Oh, it's 20. Yeah. So if people are using an area for turning around, things like that, you can fix a lot of it just by slowing everything down. Now these are dead-end kind of roads, but we can slow them down because it doesn't make sense to be higher. That could eliminate people coming in here just to do a U-turn. Traffic looks good here. I have decorated this area, so this area is looking really nice. I did a lot in here in one of my episodes. So that's really cool. I like it. Could really use a little more water level in here. Why is that so low? Yeah, that is pretty low. Do we have a water source in here that I can find? I do, right here. Oh, did I remove it? Uh-oh. I removed it. Wait, what happened to it? No, something happened. I can't see it. Should be able to add a water feature. Yeah, this is not. This isn't filled very well at all. It should have water in here. Something is going on, kind of weird. Because, oh, that's a road, because it's supposed to be. Water. Place water. I have to see what happens. It's not letting me place water there anymore. Oh. My cemeteries have emptied. I have another one. I could have sworn I had another one just sitting over here. Maybe not. So I have to look and see if this is drying up. And it is. So, I can't do it because I'm outside the water to the building area. So I can remove, but I can't add back in. So I could add one here, but I can't add one here. So I have a slight problem. And I don't have another one to build in yet. So I'm going to have to add a very small one right here. Water capacity, really small. Like really, really small. Okay, pause the game. And then in, click, and lower. come to a higher position, see where it says it's going to go. That we can live with. Okay. Yeah, don't right-click on water features when you're using that mod. So water will fill in here, and it will flow out in that direction at a very slow rate. All right, so that's good. Another interchange that I built here. Did a lot to raise this train system here as well. Again, this will lead right into the airport here and here. This one here will come in here, and I think the airport's going to have to come over this way as well. So this area here will be the airport. We're going to need, so we've got train cargo in here. Hey, another report, more students. So yeah, I'll have we have the cargo train here. We have a cargo train over here by Theo Farms. And then we have one over by Gizmo Industries. Everything's holding up pretty well. I think we could use a little more forest in this area. Unless we're developing it, it should be nicely forested. Again, I don't have my anarchies turned on correctly. Collision should be on. There we go. I do like this farm. It's working very well. Traffic is not in the way. We've got lots of cows. We have some large fields. Very, very good. And it looks like we are going to need some more power and some more water, and our sewage treatment is pretty much at the end here. So we're going to need to come up with another location to build out our treatment centers. I can't get over here yet, so that's going to take some time. Let's see what we can do real quick, because we're going to need it. It's an inland. It's kind of on the small side. So that's the advanced. Where's my advanced go? There it is. But that doesn't have as much capacity. 160 compared to, that's still 160. It's not bad. Pollution, noise, not worried about pollution and noise, but oh, that's what that one is, okay. So if I move that over by 4, will that allow me to get that in there? I think it would. Alright, so let's hit M. Gonna move this over to here. Control C. paste it, right click, move it into place. Double check my pipes because we just disconnected and moved everything. Now I do not have pipes required in the game. So I am thinking of turning that off so I have to run pipes under the road. However, I do plan on making this city really large, and therefore I'm not sure how the node count's going to go. So I'm not too worried about pipes because you don't see them. But let's see how it goes. So there we go. That's good. So the water itself, I haven't used any of the large water towers. We have the little ones around. I have one large one here, but otherwise I'm using little ones in lots of places. Oops, don't hold shift, there we go. Where would be a good place for one? Let's wait, am I using I do not have one here in town. That would be that'd be good in town. We kind of put it up on the hill a little bit. Fortunately, I do count as a little noisy. Let's put it in there. Just have to attach a pipe, and it counts. Yeah, I think that can work. Let's put a little bit right around this. No, let's do this manually. We're going to put some high vegetation. And then maybe some, the bushes kind of, they disappear in here. But they do add a little bit of a different color to it. And then we could put some lower trees. It raised up, that was weird. There we go. Just some trees to get some depth to it. Can't exactly see them, but they do poke out just a little bit with color. So it kind of breaks up the monotony of that dark colored grass. Whoa, that tree doesn't look right. Some of them end up floating. It's kind of weird. So I was trying to avoid that. There we go. Yeah, we can go with that. What happened with that path? I think that has a little bit to do with 81 tiles. Not sure, but it definitely makes a difference. There we go. Nice, I like it. I like. Looks like the garbage is being taken care of now. Strange that he disappeared. I wouldn't have expected him to disappear. Let's follow him and see where he goes. Is he going to go left? Nope, heads into the back of the complex. A nice looking complex, if I do say so myself. Whoa, that's weird. What is going on with him? And he disappeared. Let's check the node. There's only one. No junction restrictions. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that was weird. An error occurred, not what I was trying to do. Okay, we collect garbage. This guy's got garbage piling up. So he's going by, but is he full? If he's not full, is he going to collect the garbage? At least some of it. Nope. So if we open this, we can look. Nobody has responded to this garbage. Garbage out. So somebody is asking for it. It is strange, it's being passed up. Nope, maybe he's gonna get it. Because I hope. No. How about you? Nope, returning to facility. But you have 1%, dude. Yeah. That is new. Alright, so that'll cover that. It's pretty good. I got 59,000 people, losing a couple, but comes and goes a little bit. Decent income. Nicely decorated. I think we're doing very well. We got a lot to do in that area still. Oh, let me see here. Garbage. Plenty of room. Recycling. Plenty. And these produce commercial goods as well. So this is being used like a turnaround, it looks like. Very strange. Yeah, so people are coming in, coming on, and they're turning around. No, people are not being forced off. They're choosing it. It's weird. Well, the game does some weird things. Is this an extra node? No. Alright, that's better. I didn't like the crosswalk node. Alright. Yeah, it's doing some weird things with this. I don't quite get it. It's causing a little extra traffic that shouldn't be there. But it's functioning. It's working. This, I think, is looking really good. I still have a few areas that I need to do some decorating with along the roads here. The suburbs themselves are looking really good. The city as a whole, I think, is looking great. What does this thing need? Low land value. Well, whose fault is that? You upgraded. That's strange, because I have parks and everything right here. So land value, here we go. It's not all that low. Wants it a little higher, but... Alright, well, what the heck? Let's add in just a little bit. Let's see, what do we have here? Maybe... Dog park. Everybody loves dog parks. Stick that right there. Come on, you can do it. That should increase the land value by a little bit. I haven't quite seen it hit here yet. Well, looks like we could do with a little bit of trees in here. Sometimes just adding trees can also increase land value. But, well, I don't know why you don't want higher, or why you want higher land value. Maybe just a row of bushes. So let's go ahead and give him some bushes along his property line here. And you got a park right across the, two parks right across the street. How's our services? How about we hit the right ones here? Let's see. Health services. Yeah, you're hit pretty good. Fire coverage. Excellent. Police coverage. Yep, definitely hitting pretty good. In fact, it's right around the corner. Let's see here. Any pollution issues? No. Everything's brown. That's really weird. Noise pollution. And, alright. You might have a little bit. Might just have a little bit. So let's go ahead and bump up some of the trees in here, because that is the first line of defense. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. If you want to keep complaining, I will remove you. Tell you what, let's downgrade you. Now you won't complain about land value until you upgrade again. Eventually it'll change. Oh, what do we got over here? So we have the community school. Oh yes, we haven't done anything in here. Because at the time I didn't have something like this. I don't use the community pool all that much. Let's do that. We can add a light amount of trees, so not a lot of density, not a lot of strength, just a little bit in here. A lot in there, a bunch in here. Yeah, this area I don't think I hit at all with trees. There we go. Maybe a little bit right there. This is a nice little brush. It's pretty good with the trees. Nice, nice. There we go. Yeah. Looking like a nice little town. Nice view of that city over there. Yeah, see now it's gone down. Right. If you don't upgrade, you're good to go. But we did increase the land value around here with the... Well, I would have thought so. Looks like it could use a little bit more. There isn't a lot on this side, so it doesn't look as much. So let's go ahead and put part the trees in here. Stick it right amongst the trees. Increase that, increase that. And then, if we come in here, click on a few of these things. Click, there we go. Nice. I don't know why these things ended up so small. I don't like them small. And then let's go ahead and increase their population. Okay. What am I snapping to? That's weird. Okay, move it. There we go. And if we could do it the other direction. There. Yeah, that's doing better with the housing there, so that's good. I can't do those. Okay. Fine if we can't do it. Alright, house going in. We'll put another one next door. Nice. Add a little population. Got a nice little park. Probably use a couple trees in here. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Oh, there's a spot here that I can't do anything with, so go ahead and add in a few trees. There we go, there we go. And then a nice school complex right there. Yeah. This is good, this is good. A couple of trees in here. It's nice it's adding some darker trees. So you get different contrast of color. There we go. Very good, very good. I'm liking it. Traffic is just very consistent. It backs up and then it clears itself out. And in the last episode, we also worked on the financial district, which we are ready to upgrade. Not sure what we're doing with investing here. Haven't done much. This is related to traffic. So the greasy gasoline, the more traffic you have, the more money you make on it. The oil industry it goes up and down quite a bit. So, not looking at investing just yet. Otherwise, I think I have done quite a bit. I think this is looking pretty good. Developed this space in here just a little bit more, so that's good. There's definitely not enough parking because everybody wants to park on the streets. So I shall have to add in a few more parking spaces. We'll look at doing that. They like it anyway, they're like little parks. So I'll have to work on doing that. Put a couple parking lots in various locations. Let's see if one will fit in here. Oh, I can. Yeah, so I can add a few here and there. I will need to look at a few things. We have commercial happiness is not there enough. The office happiness not there yet. Not sure if that's considered a high usage, 6%. Yeah, this one's red. None of the helicopters in use are 0. Well, that's good, isn't it? So what do I have over here? I have disaster response, medical, and fire, and police. Gonna need to put a prison in here eventually. I feel like my garbage system is... Well, there it worked. I was going to say, I'm not sure my garbage system's set up all that well. Although, landfill usage, processing, they look great. Trucks in use, it's all really good. It's doing wonderful. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit right there. Yeah, why not? There we go. Keep it somewhat separated from the school. The school should have some green space. It's looking good. Nice skyline. Look at all the helicopters in use. Must all be returning home. Alright, we need to do a little bit more in these areas. This isn't bad though. And I think I'm getting happy with what I've got. Just keep dividing the space till it's alright. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just a little area we won't do much with. We'll leave that. Alright, I think I'm happy with our decorating we've done for tonight. This has been quite a bit. This looks great now. I think we'll have to delete a tree. Replace it with a good one. There we go. I have another dead tree over here. Well, there it is. Yeah, we don't need dead trees in here. Again, better. And this is a high school. Alright, I'm happy with this. I think with that, yeah. Oh, here we go. There's a good view. Look at that view. I'm sitting right in front of another dead tree. I like the brush for most things, just not the trees along here. Haha, got a couple in today. Oh yeah, that looked good. Perfect. Look at that. I think that's pretty good. Alright. Well, I think that should do it for this evening. So I'd like to thank you for joining me. So head on over to YouTube, where you can see the ongoing construction of Angel City here. That is, let's see here, if I YouTube. So I'll send a link for my YouTube channel there. That is YouTube at Playtime with DragonFire. Head on over there, take a look at all the videos I got. I've baked videos for Conan Exiles, City Skylines. I am working on some things for Valheim. I do live stream here on Twitch with Conan Exiles on Sundays, where you choose my adventures. On Wednesday evenings, generally later in the evenings like it is now for me, I do hop on and play a game, something I just am in the mood to do on Wednesdays. So I appreciate any company, any suggestions, any chat, talk. I like it. So go on over to YouTube and watch some videos. Hit those like buttons. It helps the videos get around to other people. And go ahead and subscribe so you can be notified of future videos. Also, if you wouldn't mind following me here on Twitch, it'll help you get notified of times when I'm streaming. I do also have a Discord community. Links are in all the descriptions. And come on over, say hi. We hop in chat when we play on our servers. I have a Conan Exiles community server and a Valheim community server. I am looking to setting up the Conan server at a better location, but it has a cost to it. So if you'd like to play, I would appreciate some support to cover the cost. I am going to buy it. It's for a whole year, so it does have a cost involved, but I am going to do it. I just would love to have a little assistance for anyone that wants to play. Not required, though. So, I'd like to thank you for allowing me to share my playtime with you. Good night.